Hello and welcome everybody. It's me Spuds and this is not the video I was planning to be making today. The video I was planning to be making was, hello, welcome to the new series. This is, the new city we're building, and that is not the video we're making today. The video we're making today is why I'm going to be uninstalling this in a minute. There's quite a few issues with this game, I'm afraid. There's a number of performance issues. As you can see, I've got it running fairly smoothly. You see how nicely that car's running past and, what have you. But that doesn't mean I haven't had to turn things right down for it. And yeah, not feeling this game at all. It's only half finished, I'm afraid, as far as I'm concerned. And they've made some really critical errors. This is the start square. That there where that road disappears into the middle of the sea for no apparent reason is the edge of the buildable area. And I'm afraid every single map does this. Why have we got this? You see, just cars just disappearing into the sea and appearing from the sea. It's yes, no. What thought did you put into the maps here, folks? Yeah. And every map follows the same thing. And if you're planning on your look at the graphical what's going on there under the bridge. Is that reflections, is it? Looks horrible, doesn't it? If we were planning our map, where's our fertile area? Where's our oil? Where's our ore? We can't see that at a glance, do we? No, we need to come into our information panel and, bring it up. At which point we lose seeing everything else. And actually, just bring that back up again. Let's look at the way that's been placed. It's just been scattergunned, hasn't it? There's been no thought really into where to place those things. Just absolutely scattergunned. And then again, within view of the starting tile, we followed the motorway out to the edge of the buildable area, and what's going on here? Highway just ends. Doesn't like go into a tunnel under a mountain or, go to the actual edge of the map, which is over here somewhere. Where about this power line? Oh look, it just disappears out into the sea somewhere. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Totally immersion breaking. And it's the same if we go the other way. This is the bonus map. This should be the nicest map of all of them. This lovely bridge here, the Golden Gate Bridge. And then what happens? The highway just ends like that. Doesn't even go into a tunnel into this mountain. Yay. I'm not even going to bother saving this here, but I'm just going to jump around some of the maps and show you. This is across all of the maps. If I jump into new game, Archipelago, I think that's probably the least egregious of all of the maps for this. But even this one. Let's follow the highway. Oh look, it just disappears out into the sea. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? What have we got going the other way? It just disappears into a valley. And then, all the trees stop. Oh, please. What are you doing? And then, if you were to build on this map, you're going to end up with a straight edge on your city here. Another one there. Yeah. Oh, dear. Let's see. Next one. I'll give it to them that they load up pretty quick so we can actually do this in real time. Our start square, and as we look across within view of the starting square, yeah, it just ends in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. What on earth? And again, road just ends, going nowhere. We are a road to nowhere. Boop, bida, boop, bida, boop. What is that about? That is just totally immersion breaking. And then everything beyond that, just bland. They haven't done any work in terms of making that attractive. And it's the same story, pretty much, on every one of these maps. I haven't found a single one yet that's inspiring. Now, for me, a great city starts with a great map. And there isn't a single one of these I could call a great map. Again, road just ends in the middle of nowhere. If you're gonna do it like that, why not have this road go into a tunnel under this mountain? Let's see the other side. Yeah. Again, within view of the starting square, road just ends, going nowhere. Hey. And there we go. Within view of the starting square, road just ends. Road just ends. Again, road just ends. And it's the same on every one of these maps. As do the trees just end. You know, you want some framing around your city, do you know? These are the less offensive ones. They get even worse. Like this Mountain Village one, I think is one of the worst ones because it does it with the rivers as well. There's a few that do it with the rivers as well, which is rivers that just appear out of nowhere. Yeah, here we go. But yes, this is the absolute worst one of the lot. I mean, within view of the starting square there, if we look up this valley, what the heck is going on there? This snow texture doesn't cover this whole area. This river just appears out of nowhere. It's like, oh, we'll only detail within the buildable area. It's like, no, fill all that in, make it at least, you know, even if you can only build up to here, that's fine. But for God's sake, fill that river in so it looks like it starts up in the hills and comes down. You know what I mean? That's just what? Why would you do that? Sorry, but this is half finished, half baked at best. So yeah, for me, I'm going to be uninstalling this game. I really wanted to enjoy this game and like it and stuff, but it literally is. It's only half finished. And if you can't even bother to finish the maps properly and make the maps make sense, yeesh. Again, within view of the starting square, roads just run out into nowhere, and we've got a river that just appears, you know, like so. Just a cliff edge on the edge of the river where it's just a wall of water. You can see they were thinking about continuing up. You can see there's a wee dip there, and that should probably, I would thought, start up in the mountain there and come down and what have you. But no, they just published it like that. That's really awful. What were you thinking? And again, we're in view of the starting square. They think, I mean, if you're going to do that, curl it round into the map here, have it disappear up into the mountains, something, somewhere. Have it make some sense. Again, over here, does that. There's an even worse offender for a different reason. Where's this waterway pass one? You think, oh, nice river. That'll lead us to the coast and we can build a nice port. You would think, would you not? So as you can see, yeah, we've got our river running down. And you can see they were clearly thinking, oh, it should start over there and run down. But it just doesn't. It just appears at the edge of the building area. Halfway through the valley like that. That's just weird, is it not? That's just strange and odd and completely immersion breaking. And again, right within view of the start square. If we look at the buildable area in this one, hang on. Yeah, there we go. So here's the coast. Can we build a nice port there? No, because the buildable area runs out right there. So yeah. Hey. What matriarchal fornicator thought that was a good idea? And it's literally the same case on each and every single one of these. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these now, but I will just quickly jump across into CS1 and show you the difference of, you know, what a good map should be. So again, in view of the start square, just runs out into nothing. There's the snow texture across there. River just appearing in the middle. Clearly a bit of a valley going up where they planned to put the river and then just didn't. Yeah, that is terrible. Right. Let's get out of this pile of nonsense. Coming to Cities 1. There we go. Oh, okay, not the nicest of maps, but at least the road actually goes to the edge of the map. You know, it goes somewhere. Again, goes to the edge of the map. Now the actual building area probably cuts off about the edge here, and you can actually see as well, oh yeah, there's a patch of oil we could use, here's a patch of fertile ground we can use, there's some more we can use, you know, the difference, unbelievable. Now this was a map that released with the base game, the same as the maps we've just been looking at for CS2. In fact, I think this was the very first map I ever played on, was Grand River. So yeah, that's why we'll be deleting that off our system, and we'll be going back and uninstalling that pile of steaming dog mess that it is. Right, anyway, I shall see you in the next video when we'll be back in Hexagiggle and doing something more interesting. Take it easy everyone, I'll see you shortly.